What's up, guys, man? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, man. This is Cass's Stats. I'm back with you for a whole nother video, man. In this video, man, I want to talk about Halle put a restraining order on DDG. DDG allegedly slammed her head to a steering wheel and chipped a tooth, where she has the picture and proof of it, as you can see right here. Chipped a tooth and has a restraining order on him to stay away from her at least 100 yards. So let's talk about the story. The story all started when they was going through a breakup in January. So DDG was coming to get their son, right? As you know, Halle was buckling up their son. She was just giving him orders or some rules about the schedule of getting a son and when to bring him back, or whatever it was. You know, I don't know the full story to the relationship, what they discussed about it, but man, she claimed that DDG got real angry and agitated and told her to get out my car, B. Get out my car, B. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, she's scared and nervous for her baby son to be inside of a car in a potential danger zone for her child to be in a wreck or a crash or anything like that, resulting in a death. So she turns into mother bear mode. So what did that mean? She's going to do whatever she has to do to protect her child, and that is regardless getting hit or abused by DDG, slanging her with words and names and threats, and you know, everything that she has in her power to protect her child, she goes into that mode. So DDG, he really gets irritated about it. Allegedly, for what I heard, she stayed in the car until they got to until he got back to his family house, if saying the right story to that. So she did clarify and told his family what happened, what did he do, and everything like that. And then that's on that, and so be it. So after all that, still, you know, restraining order on him, right, on Mother's Day, he saw something spiral out of control over the internet, claiming that Halle was with a whole nother man on Mother's Day with the child. So guess what DDG does? He gets real angry. He turns to Big Bad Wolf, starts to send her text messages. Hey, I can send the whole energy in that, you know, saying the same thing. I see what you doing and what you got going on, all that little stuff like that. It's wild, bro. And I might have skipped this part too. DDG also came to her house unattended, uninvited, went all the way up to her bedroom, scoping and looking, you know, on some real creepy stuff, like on some ghost recon stuff. Like going through a bedroom, he's trying to find something suspicious of what she's been doing, and then he saw something in the bed or something like that, and sent her a text message of their son crib is empty, and told her, said like, hey, I know what time you on right now, and all the little stuff like that. So all of these weird bad behaviors and action coming out of DDG is crazy. Because aren't you a rapper? You rapping with all these women that twerking and shaking their tails and stuff like that. I sound old in the mother when I said that. They're shaking, they're twerking and everything like that on camera. You grabbing women, you kissing women, you making videos with women, you're doing all this flirting all over the internet with women publicly, so everybody can see it and Halle to see it. It's wild, bro. And then when she trying to have a little piece to herself, or probably get with another man or something like that you afraid of, you go to big bad wolf mode, in a controlling mode, saying, hey, you can't have nobody go here and do this and do that because you gotta watch our son, but I can do what I want to do because I don't have him like that. You know, I'm just saying that based off what I see and his behavior. Like I said, I don't know none of their stories. I don't know nothing that he does. I don't know nothing that she does. So, you know, it's just all my opinion by what they throwing out there to the internet, and I'm just cooking up my own opinion to this. It's not true, everything like that. It's just an opinion, allegedly everything that's coming out of my mouth. So what I'm saying is based off what's going on. DDG is a control freak. He makes threats about her every time she does something in some kind of way that he doesn't like it, and making sure that she doesn't get with nobody else. So far as a man, he is afraid that someone else more successful than him is gonna get with Halle and going to be around his son, raising his son. Somebody's more successful than him, somebody who's better than him, you know what I'm saying, so far as mind wise, growner, more money, more popularity, and then, you know what I'm saying, like gaining all the I'm talking about gaining all the good access or being around Halle, because Halle has a good fan base. She's a great actor, great fan base. Love her character, man. Personally, me as a man, you know what I'm saying, like, they're just great performance by this young woman. She has a bright future for herself, and she's just trying to stay strong and continue to do what she got to do. But also, I am a fan of DDG as well, but I'm not a fan of somebody who is a monster, who's trying to portray themselves as a harmless sheep in front of the camera, and then behind closed doors they're doing monstrous things that we have no clue about, and then they just come out of nowhere like, hey, this guy is doing this, he's controlling, he's been abusive to this girl, his girl, he's the mother of his child, you know, her hurting her emotionally and physically. Like, bro, like I said, I don't know if it's true or not, but if it is true, I'm gonna say this: you need to respect this woman's privacy and her space. Whatever she does, she can do what she want to do. You want to be a rapper, you want to be around all these IG models, you want to be all these women with OnlyFans and all this stuff like that. They dressing half naked, they twerking, they flirting with you, they grabbing you, they touching you, all on the public social media for everybody to see once again, and Halle to see it. So hey man, you guys tell me what you guys think about this video, everything that I said, the story itself. But like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel, man. This is Cash and Stash, man. I'll be back with you for a whole nother video, man. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace. Let's get it.